Good morning, you lovely lot. So, that's my neck. Oh, you know. Good morning, you lovely lot. So, what's going on? Not much really. I finally sorted out the red quart. I'll show you that in a sec. I was meant to, yeah, microphone's there. I was meant to do a YouTube video a while ago, or an episode 2, which I didn't do because it was just literally bodywork, painting, not even painting, just bodywork, sorting bodywork out because it was a mess. So I didn't get that done, didn't get that sorted, because I wanted to get more exciting things. So now that's repaired and sorted, I need to start fully stripping the engine bay down. So I've made a decision of what I'm going to do to make my life easier, and I can clean the engine bay but still move the car. I'm going to pull off the head, pull everything out of the engine bay, leaving just the block in the engine bay, because I can use the starter motor to move the car back and forth still, to move into the garage. And it means cat's hiding, so it means I can paint the engine bay, well, clean, degrease, and then paint the engine bay. So whether I paint in the garage or use a gazebo, because I've had an idea. So that's that part. But I've got myself an arch roller now. I've got myself a heat gun, so I can flare the rear arches. So what I'm going to do today is jack up the rear, put some wheels under the diff in the centre there, clean out, really give the back ends of the arches a clean, roll, flare them. I've got the wheel there, so I'm going to fit that as well and see how that looks with its stock fitment, and then flare them. I've the driver's side wing, good condition. I picked up a lovely clean left hand wing, or left hand wing, or passenger side wing, sorry. So there's that. Loads of goodies ordered, so they're on the way, which you'll get to see in one video. So what I want to do is do a big unboxing episode of all the stuff that's going to be, because I've got some very interesting stuff coming. Because intake manifold, Skunk 2, didn't want to, everyone does it, whatnot. If I wasn't going to go manifold, I would have probably kept with the 1.8 VVT, but I want to try a company out, so we're going to see what they come up with. Let's just say billet intake manifold, which is going to be amazing. Obviously, we've got the cracking manifold with the anti-lag system. I was going to make the exhaust system, but I've just gone, save myself time, get it perfect and lovely, because the fact that it's going to be more of a show car now, an actual performance. Cracking 3-inch all the way through to the high flow black box. A load of other goodies, but yeah, time to crack on. I picked up a clean boot from Dr. MX5 actually, which I was amazed about. I need to make a list and go pick up some more parts from him tomorrow morning. But I'm going to say, time to go out there, crack on, show you what's been done so far, and actually start cracking on. I need to have a look at cleaning out the garage so I can make some space, whether I do it spray the car in the garage or do a gazebo. But I'll get into that at a later date. But anyway, time to head outside. So obviously this quarter was really badly damaged. A bit brown in there, I don't know if that's the rust come through or not. I don't know, but obviously now it's far better. So what I've done, it's plated, bit of body filler and dolphin glaze, and I've just absolutely covered it in a primer just to stop it from rusting while I sort it out. So that will probably be sanded back down anyway. It's not, don't look the best at the moment, but it's pretty good and smooth. So that's that done. Now I've got to get the wheels off, see how that wheel fits, clean out the back of these arches, have a really good clean, and then start sanding. Start trying to fold and bend that lip round. So mid-clean update, it's getting better. It's starting to look a lot better than it was. Still getting there. I don't know what it looks like from behind the sill. There we go. Which I'll have a look at that in a sec. It's better than it was, but if we compare that to the other side, which is going to be less and not quite as bad, but still pretty bad. Yeah, that's what we're working with. So good progress. All I want this is to be pristinely clean, and then I can, any areas I can scrub down like rusty, which is there, I can scrub down and paint. All the subframes I'll clean. I'm getting there slowly. I've not got any proper degrease or anything with me. All I've got is this old pressure pump, which I don't have electricity, and my water outlet's all the way in the back. So that's having to do. Microphone's still on. That's having to do, but I might actually get something else in there, and all I'm using is that little brush. But to be fair, a lot has come off with just using a brush and a spray, so I'm happy with that. A bit more progress. I'm not going to time lapse this again, another boring thing, because what I want to do is clean up both the arches, test fit that wheel, and then tomorrow start rolling and flaring the arch, because obviously I want to do that before painting, so then the paint comes out nice. And I'll do the other side. So I'll get these two sides done today. Then tomorrow we roll the arch and stuff. I'm going to make a little list of bits I need and tools I need, because yeah, I need some tools. Some of mine have gone missing. And now here we go, the finished product. So it is absolutely really clean under here now. It's not actually that bad. Other than that, again, that little bit there, which obviously had a rust repair. So I'm going to just probably wire brush that back and paint that, stone chip it, re-stone chip the inside. The subframes I'll stone chip again. Obviously now we can see some sort of under rust on the swing arms. Down behind there, could just do a slight scrub and a wire brush and stone chip. This panel here that was repaired, I've got to sand that back and smooth that and stone chip that, because obviously you don't want to have that on show. Oh, it's not that bad this side. So, and then we compare that to, again, this side, absolutely disgusting. So, yeah, good progress. It's now starting to get cold, so I think I'm actually going to smack the wheel on, see how it looks, and then call it that. Do the other side in the morning, go out, pick up what I need, and then it should have dried, and then we can start rolling, hopefully. Bloody hell, it's getting cold, but that's really good. And what I use is actually just engine machine cleaner, because I just needed something quickly at Halford, and that's what I picked up ages ago, and it's worked a treat. So happy days. That's lovely. Absolutely no need for any cutting or welding in there. But annoyingly, I didn't get the wheel fitted, but we will do that tomorrow. I'd say a good start of actually getting some progress. At this point, I am just waffling absolute crap. So I'm probably going to finish up here. Be back tomorrow, which will be in a few seconds for you. Actually, I'm going to go inside and talk about all this in a sec. Actually, no. Okay, back. So back inside, nice warm now. Oh, lovely. So as you can see, both the arches have been fully cleaned out of all the mud and rust, mud and shit. Obviously, that small rust spot, both of them actually. So I have to give them a while. We'll see how deep they go, and then maybe just stone chip. So now the inside that lip arch is perfectly clean. I can fold that, I can do a little notch. The rear part I'll show you tomorrow for that. And then roll that all the way to a nice sharp lip, and then flare. Which hopefully it comes out quite nice. What else I've got to do tomorrow? A few other bits. Obviously need to pop to Halfords, grab tools. A few extra tools because some of mine gone missing, annoyingly. I need to drop the exhaust system, so that's out of the way, make my life easier. I need to pull out all the brake lines up to the rear point and the front sets. Start stripping the engine bay fully, because now I made my decision what I'm going to do. Again, I'm still debatable whether to drop the subframe and rise, because I'd unbolt the subframe onto the floor, and then me and someone else just pick up the front subframe, the front of the car, and then just pull the subframe out, which will make it my life easier getting the new engine and gearbox in place, because I can then bolt the engine and gearbox together where the subframe is, bolt it up to the subframe, and then just wheel the car forwards and down on, and then jack the subframe up. So there is that possibility. I don't know yet. I really don't know. But either way, I need to get the head off and get the whole engine bay clean, because with the head off, I get even more space of cleaning everything and then sanding and prep for paint and stuff like that. So decisions. It's not easy having a nice big unit like most people do, but doesn't matter. That's beside the point. Yes, back to doing stuff. Yes. I know, because we got 80, 79. I can't remember how many days we had left, and that's from today. So tomorrow, which is Saturday, the 25th. I'll just say the day tomorrow. But time to relax. And then tomorrow afternoon. So I'm back. Day 2 of this weekend. Wow, yesterday obviously doing stuff. So I'm actually going to start rolling the arch today. So I've actually popped to Halfords, picked up some more tools because some of mine have gone missing. I hit gone ready. I've got the arch roller and everything. The inside arch is now very clean, which is good. I'm just going to use a little wire wheel to clean up any areas of rust. Then I'm going to heat the inside of the wheel arch, and then I'm going to chuck a load of stone chip inside of there, and then we'll start rolling the arches. So what I'm going to do is go over exactly how I'm going to roll them, and hopefully they'll be pretty good, or pretty spot on. So doors tight close. I've got everything, I think, tapes in the bucket. Heat guns there. So I'll just show you a quick update of what the inside of the arch currently looks like and how clean, nice and it looks. Obviously some spots I've got to deal with. But that's about it. And then I'm going to crack on with prepping the arch, painting the inside and stuff, and then I'll then do a time lapse of rolling the arch. So we've got a bit up here that's still solid, but I'm going to give it a little wire wheel. Some of this inside here I'm going to give it a wire wheel, and now I'm going to just whack stone chip the whole inside and up behind the arch there, and then we can roll the arch. So I'm going to crack on with that first, and then I will show you afterwards and then start rolling. I have coated the inside now, absolutely looking lovely. I'm just leaving it cool. So what I've done is preheat the outside, and then we've got the inside nice and hot as well. Make sure it's all dry and clean. I don't know what it looks like from back there. Hopefully cover most of it. I'll use that clip for myself though. But now next part of rolling the arch, what I've done, if I had a rubber mallet I would use a rubber mallet, but I haven't. I've got a normal hammer, so I've just taped the hell out of it of electrical tape. What I'm going to want to do is put a little slit here in the arch, just a little one there, get this nice and hot. And what you're going to do is actually roll the inside lip using the hammer. I'm going to do a little time lapse of that in a sec, and we'll get that edge to a knife edge before then setting up the arch roller. And then, because this lip's then going to be flat, it's going to be a sharp edge, we'll then use the arch roller to flare and push the arch out. So we'll probably get it to go from a knife edge here and then slowly go back to flat by about this point here, I'm going to say, and then we'll flare the arch. So I'm going to set up the GoPro now and actually probably start time lapsing this part, get it nice and hot, and then yeah, cool. So just done a quick test fit the wheels. Yes, get over it, the rotor meshes, cool. I don't care, I'm not spending loads of money on the missus. Well, I am actually, but she doesn't need fancy wheels. These will be perfectly fine for what it is. Don't care, get over it. Anyway, perfect, so that's now partly jacked up, and we have got a bit of poke, so we're going to have to do a bit of flaring, so hopefully we'll flare that out nicely. And it will give us the option to put a, I don't know what, a 5-10mm spacer in there anyway, because the stud's quite long. Happy days. And obviously with the coil waver, that's going to tuck, and with the coil waver, it's either going to tuck and camber. Sorry, it's going to tuck and camber a bit more, so just a bit of flare on this lip, just to make it a bit nicer, and then happy days. So okay, so now, as you can see, I don't know how well you're going to see this. You're going to got a nice sharp rolled edge. Well, not really rolled. You can see that, like, it is lovely. It is perfect for rolling. Now we've got this lip, so all it was use a hammer and just roll that lip all the way around up to this little cut joint here. So you've got to make sure you put your little slit in there and you don't fuck this part up here. All the way around to about here. I've just got this real hot because this is like too thick ply. Real hot, and then just tap that round to smooth. So now I'm going to get the arch roller on there, heat it up, and then just start rolling. So it's going to be a good little time lapse, but my filming is horrendous at the moment. So yeah, cut springs. So now it's actually all the way up to the bump stop on the stock shock, which is annoying because we've still got this big old gap, but we'll get rid of that when we lower it. Comparing before, the arch came to about there. Now it comes to there and it tucks nicely. So I'm over the moon about that. Yes, again, it's on rotors. Well done. Cool, get over it. But no, that's this side done. I'm gonna slap a little primer there just so it doesn't rust. And then I'm going to coat the inside of the other arch for now, leave that, and then tomorrow I'll do the other arch, and then I'll deal with this quarter or panel at a later date, and probably get the coil waves back. I need to rebuild them, but that's a good step. That's a banging start, so I'm happy with that. I'm over the moon. Sweet. So that's how you roll an arch. Well, I would say perfectly, pretty damn well, with a good flare, nicely rolled, lips sharp, no scrubbing, mint. So I'm now sat and relaxed. I'm finished for today in there. Oh, keep my head warm, beanie with a hole in it. I'm now finished out there for the day, so the arch roll has gone really well. That is how you get a really good arch roll. We use a lot of heat from the heat gun, keep hitting it, always make sure it's hot, even hot to touch. If you're gonna be not gonna be painting it, try and keep it warm and try and take your time, because otherwise paint will crack. I'm not fussed about that. I was chucking heat into it, and even then the paint wasn't burning or bubbling or anything like that. Like, it was hot to touch. Use a hammer or rubber mallet or something like that, or hide mallet, just to get your lip inside nice and sharp. Then use the arch roller. Do not use the arch roller to roll the lip inwards, because it just won't work. It will fold one end and the other one will just unfold, and it becomes a mess. It becomes crinkled and all sorts. Got to use a hammer. It's how the Japanese do it as well. That's how I've learned from it. So that side's done. The other side I'm not going to fucking film. I'm just going to smash that out anyway. The fronts are going to be a bit more difficult, so I will cover the front one, which will probably be in the next episode, as well as doing a few other bits. Again, still a bit slow. I've got a big order coming of lots of goodies, so you're going to see about all that. Honestly, some of the stuff I've got is mental. So I'm excited for that part. What else? I need to start stripping the engine bay. I keep saying I need to strip the engine bay and don't get around to it. We've had horrible weather. Today's actually been quite nice. Obviously I needed to get the arches rolled and clean the inside out of them, ready for painting, so I can sand them all the way back. So then when I've stripped the engine bay, got the engine out, everything out, it means I can then immediately get onto painting instead of having a faff about sorting the arches out. That's what I want to be doing. The last thing I want to be doing is clean that engine bay, ready to go. Then it's sand the whole car, paint, done. But so that's the first good step done, actually. Yeah. Again, I didn't want to bore too much out of the time lapse, so heat gun shit, I didn't even bother. It was just literally the rolling part and the hammer and stuff. And again, I promise that there is going to be a lot of good stuff coming very much soon, but it's almost just a sort of guide of how to get the arches rolled. But anyway, yes, I'm hoping next episode, or even third episode, so I don't know what the second episode is going to be. Might be doing the front arches, or might be just stripping the engine bay. I don't know yet. Probably a couple of weeks' time. Again, how the weather's going as it is at the moment. But yeah, the weather's just rubbish at the moment. Can't get anything done. Especially with the sun setting at like fucking 20 past 4 or something, 4:30. Don't get much light after work, so anyway. But yes, lots of goodies to come. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go follow my Instagram. It is in the description. Definitely worth doing that, because I have a lot more stuff on there as it is. And thanks for watching. I know YouTube's been very slow for me at the moment. I'm just trying to get back in the swings of things. Again, I keep saying, I know. But the ones that have been watching and have been subscribing, I appreciate you so much. So yeah, thank you. And yeah, till next episode.